In today's video, we explore the incredible combo that is this right here. The Sony a6300 with the Zhiyun Weebil S. Today's video is inspired by somebody that commented on my video a while back. Actually, it was a video about this very lens right here. This person asked me to talk about the combination that I use as far as my camera and my gimbal. So let's dig deep a little bit to see what these attributes are. First off, let's talk about the camera. As you all must know already, I own the Sony a6300 and I still use it to this day. I recently just used it on a product shoot, and I use it on a daily basis. Still a phenomenal camera. I talk about the specs in the previous videos, you can check them out. This camera is pretty much a beast as far as mirrorless cameras go. Kind of first generation mirrorless camera to come out that kind of changed the whole market for mirrorless cameras. I've got it on here with this cage. For the most part, I use this camera with the cage, and it helps with weight distribution actually, because this camera is actually very light when it comes to the body. So when you add a lens like this 18-105, which we will get to on the next section, it's just a little bit too front heavy. And so this cage here kind of helps balance it out. It helps out with the movements as well when you're working with this gimbal, kind of keeping it steady, keeping it nice and flowy, so that you can continue to shoot at the highest resolution at 24 frames per second, get steady shots, not a lot of shakiness. The lens that I am using, it is the Sony 18-105 f4. Now, most of you know me because of the video that I've made about this lens. And so you could watch that very video here, or I will put it in the link in the description below. So I won't get into too much detail about this lens here, but one of the things that you should know right off the bat is that it has OSS, which is the optical steady shot, built into it. It'll actually help you in the long run when working with gimbals as well. So not only are you getting stabilization with the lens, you're also getting stabilization with the actual gimbal. And as you already know, we are using the Zhiyun Weebil S as the gimbal. Now this gimbal has impressed me the past couple of years that I've owned it. I actually made a video about it, and you can check out the video here and in the link in the description below. But for a very lightweight, compact gimbal, the payload that it holds is incredible. I've actually put my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K on this camera, and with a counterweight, it actually does an incredible job. It's how I shot the wedding in the last video that I made. So yeah, pretty awesome gimbal to say the least. And so you may be wondering, let me turn this thing on over here actually. And so now you may be wondering what this piece of gear here is, and it's actually a power distributor. It is pretty much an external battery source, a power source for my camera. So we all know that the battery life of the Sony a6300 sucks. So if you want to do continuous shooting, you have to carry a bunch of batteries with you, or figure out a battery solution, which is what this guy is. I've talked about this in previous videos. I use it not only for my Sony camera, but for my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema. The beauty about this Weebil S is that right on the side, I can mount a hot shoe, which then in turn can help me mount this blind spot right here in order for me to, oh, my bad, pressing the button, camera's going up, which in turn can help me mount this blind spot. So with that, it's not gonna be added on top of the camera, which can pretty much fudge up the weight distribution. It's gonna go right here on the side of the gimbal, doesn't add too much weight. I can use the Sony batteries right with it, plug in a dummy battery to my camera, and boom, ready to go. As you can see, it is very well balanced right now with this. It's a pretty easy, simple setup. And I mean, this combination right here kicks ass. And so that's pretty much it when it comes to the build. I made a little real estate reel, if you will, so that you can see this thing in action, the footage that I actually got, and I actually did it of my apartment here at home. So yeah, check out this footage. And this is shot with the Sony a6300, the 18-105, and the Zhiyun Weebil S. And so that's pretty much it. I hope this video helps you kind of decipher which route to take as far as getting a gimbal, if that's something that you're into. I know for me, I've used this combination for the past 2 years now. Used it for both weddings, for commercial work, for my own personal work, and it's come out super awesome. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I post more videos. And please hit that like button. It helps with the algorithms. Thank you so much, and I will check you on the next video. Peace. I mean, it's killer, bro. It's like, I have no complaints with this thing. It does a phenomenal job. Look at that. Anywhere you go, this thing will just like boop, 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 boop. The stable gimbal. A staple of a gimbal. Stabilization in the palm of your hands. Also with the lens. Just like a killer combo, man. Just, there's nothing to complain about. I mean, except for the battery life, which is why I got this, but I mean, we're not talking about that. We're talking about this amazing killer combo. All right, I think I'm done. Yeah, let's call it. We're good.